Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Are we working? How's the mic? How's the mic? How's the sound? Let's see if we're live. The mic. Oh yeah, we are live. Ooh, amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful guys. Beautiful guys. Let me see. The dashboard is in. Everything's perfect. So, as you may have heard, Gukesh from India has won the candidates tournament. Congratulations, Gukesh Domaraju. Gukesh is a good friend of mine. We go way back. Last round is very exciting. I don't know if you guys followed. Probably you did. Gukesh played very well. Very solid. But it was not clear if that was going to be enough. He played this Queen's Gambit with the rare. Usually they don't delay this. Usually they start with c5, a6. And Gukesh started with bishop e7. A little bit different. Yeah, Hikaru combined this a3 and queen e2, which is a little bit unusual. Normally you either go queen e2, rook d1, or you go a3. And after a3, very often you go dc and then b4. But of course this would be an endgame. An endgame is not an opening. That's what they say in Soviet Union. Or as the saying in the Russian language goes, Endspiel. Это не дебют. Endgame is not an opening. So the Hikaru played queen e2. B4, very strong idea. I think Gukesh knew this idea probably from his prep. Typical for these positions. And here, yeah, it started going wrong for Hikaru. Hikaru, though professional as he is, he switched to defense and defended this pawn down position. And then the whole fun was really exciting because Prague, by the way, just casually beat Abbasov while nobody was paying too much attention as he wasn't fighting for first place. He just casually destroyed Abbasov. Just making a statement. You know, I'm not fighting for first place now, but maybe I will in the next cycle. So, statement there by Prague. But Fabi. So Fabi got something going from the opening because got very unclear position. All theory. Funny enough, this position occurred in my game against Gukesh. That's funny. It's a random fun fact. It was some online game. I didn't really prepare. He didn't really prepare. It just happened to be this position. It's very imbalanced because black has the bishop pair and white has these doubled pawns, but it means that he's got the open file ready for the central break. White can castle long, develop the pieces very quickly. Black's king is a little bit stuck. It's very weak here, never going to castle this way. This way it's also quite vulnerable as the c file is open. The knight can at some point jump. These pawns can advance. So a very sharp position. Jan played a little inaccurate somewhere here. I heard that this was the right way to go. And after this check here is not a problem. So I think you could just, yeah, takes. I think the move was queen f6, and then you could just go to d8 with the king, and king is safe because white doesn't have the pawn break, so this pawn chain is super powerful defensively. You cannot crack it, so the king is safe even in the center because also black has all the dark squares. The dark squares are all controlled and white has only light squared bishop, so this was good. And if gf, then in the same line let's say here the pawn is not hanging, while in the game he had to take here because if he would do the same, yeah, this pawn is kind of hanging sometimes. In some lines it was. But okay, game continued. Fabi was completely winning suddenly. This was very strong. d5 is coming. Yeah, Fabi broke through sort of. Yeah, there were many wins. Bishop d7 was also bishop d7 was also strong. I think this was good. Fabi was completely winning at some point. Now Jan has got this pawn, but he's completely tied down here on this. Wait, how do I make an arrow on this file? And his king is exposed. This bishop is powerful, and white king is super safe. So black is tied up, but he has this annoying pawn. So Fabi just had to be a little bit careful. Now this move I really liked, controlling the pawn. And here, even the dumbest move, like let's say rook h1, even this move would be quite good. But here I am not sure. Let's just check with the evaluation if this rook endgame is completely winning or not. Yeah, it's not completely. I was thinking about it yesterday. It didn't look to me completely winning. So the simplest way to win was not that winning, but rook d2 was much stronger. A little bit counterintuitive, but now after knight c5 you can take and then take here. Fabi played differently, allowing this stuff. Yeah, now it was very sophisticated. He had to go here first. Idea that after this, the knight is already here and you cannot go queen c2. It's very, very sophisticated, so he didn't understand that. But then he got another chance. Which was quite doable actually, findable. Yeah, he tricked Jan. Yeah, here he clearly tricked him. Jan is basically trying to set up this kind of perpetual. Like, let's say he's hoping for this sort of ideas. Check. Now it's just mate. But also something like that. Let's say if the rook were to leave here. Yeah, this is a perpetual construction. So Jan was hoping some, but Fabi went here. Now check here, here. Yeah, this is good, and the pawn on f7 is good. There is no perpetual, and now of course Fabi had a very clear win. He had the check. Yeah, no, and here, of course, check on e8. He had to do. It was not that hard. King c4, obviously losing even to queen a4. This is just mate. And maybe what he missed, well, he was completely on adrenaline, because what he missed probably is queen e2 back. Or maybe he saw it, but he didn't want to trade the f pawn for the h pawn in some lines. But this is just very good. Yeah, because king a5 is losing to this, checkmate. Queen d3, this is just completely lost. I'll just trade even. What other move could he? So knight d3 is one move. Yeah, but then I can... Yeah, if I take, then queen e6. Maybe f8, then queen d5. Yeah, and then I have queen f1. So let's say f8, queen d5, king a1, queen, and come back. I think this was one of the wins. But I think he said he maybe was trying to avoid this. He maybe thought that there is something easier than this. But he shouldn't have avoided it. He went here. Yeah, but suddenly it was... Yeah, suddenly it's okay for black. Anyway, this was a crucial game, because if Fabi had won this game, he would have caught Gukesh, and there would be a tiebreak. But Fabi didn't manage. Funny enough, that's also what I predicted. In my random Twitter prediction, I predicted draws somehow, and they happened. But no, quite a remarkable finish. Epic result by Gukesh. Really epic result. Not the first time. He also qualified very extraordinarily by crushing the Chennai Grandmasters tournament on demand. So we know Gukesh as an amazing warrior, a great fighter. So yeah, if you have any questions, basically, if you want to know more about my long friendship with Gukesh, please write a comment below. You know, I'll play meanwhile some chess. And take questions from the audience. Okay, this is International Master. Let's try and crush him. Oh, he gives us a small time handicap. Yeah, he probably went to the... Okay, he's back, Okay, let's play some Sicilian. Let's play classical Sicilian. Let's play some weird one. Okay, let's play normal actually. Transposing to normal main line. Suddenly I found myself in the main line of the classical Sicilian. One of the few openings on which I don't have a course. Oh, I have an epic course for noobs. It's called the noob course. We did with Sagar Shah. Actually, on serious note, epic opening course we did with Sagar Shah. That was before Gukesh won the candidates. So Sagar was still my friend. Now he's only friends with Gukesh. You can already see. He betrays all his old friends. He found a new friend. And that's fair. That's fair. We have to watch out here for this square. Bishop can come here. I will prevent that. But knight can come here. That's very annoying. But here maybe the pawn is hanging. I'm honestly not really a big... Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this is what they do. Yeah. I'm not like a huge pro on this particular line. I've seen this, of course, from the white side and all that, and from the black side at some point, but I forgot. Yeah, sometimes they do this. This is kind of cool. And king comes here to guard the pawn. But I'm very skeptical as to whether my move orders are going to be good here. So take it all with a grain of salt. Rook c8 feels wrong, but I will do it. It's a blitz game after all. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm a little bit freestyling here. I'm very freestyling here, to be honest. Okay, how to generate this hanging? How do they do it? Knight h5. Maybe something like this. It's just a pawn down, yeah. Yeah, again, that's why rook c8 was too slow. I knew that it was wrong. I didn't know why. Okay, this guy is a bit of a noob, so we should try to beat him anyway. He is just an international master, and he's a trainer. You know? He's a trainer. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, it's very dangerous, but at least I have equal pawns. That's comforting. Queen d2 is very, very strong. It's one of the moves that are strong. Risky. Very, very shaky my position. Yeah, the classical Sicilian experiment has failed us miserably. I have failed you, chat. I have failed you, I'm sorry. Yeah, classical Sicilian is actually an embarrassment, what I'm doing right now. It's an absolute embarrassment. Rook takes e4 is just checkmate, I guess. Okay, let's go for it. Probably just checkmate. Maybe not checkmate, actually. Maybe it's okay. My king is so weak, but my rooks are pretending to guard it. Embarrassment. Embarrassment, chat. Is it true you didn't play candidates because you didn't want to play against your friend Hikaru? No, Hikaru knows why I don't play the candidates. So you should ask Hikaru. He knows. He's definitely involved, but maybe not in that way. Hikaru knows exactly why I don't play the candidates. Here maybe. Oh, a little time. The juicers. Okay, I have a trap. I have a trap. I have a trap. I have a trap. But that trap doesn't win. Does it win? Doesn't win. Maybe it wins. Maybe it wins. Maybe bishop takes. Oh, it doesn't win. Does it win? Bishop taking a2. Come on, AG, what are you gonna do? Okay, so little time. Yeah, I'm probably winning even here, but too little time to... Okay, let's do rematch. Awful game. Awful. My god. Let's see where was the first mistake. Awful game. Here I'm doing great. This rook c8 move, huh? Bishop f8 already was. Okay, it's not from this. I confused the yeah rook c8. Awful, so bad. Okay, rook g8. Yeah, right now. Yeah, he's forced to go here, and then here. Yeah, look, sometimes rook c8 is a move, but maybe not. Yeah, okay, you know, you learn, you win some, you lose some, you learn some. Magnus will never return. Yeah, that's the question, if Magnus will return to the FIDE cycle. Did you know the FIDE World Championships has an interesting history? So we usually count world champions from Wilhelm Steinitz. He's the first official world champion. Why nobody wants to play me in 3 minutes? That's crazy. I'm like so desired normally. Magnus is there. Okay, wait, let's play Hans. Hans, okay. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? So Carlsen, who is actually here, like literally here. Who's he playing though? Like nobody else is playing. Who's he playing? Oh, he's farming some. No, actually 3000. He's farming some senior. Okay. So how do we, like, why nobody wants to play? Isn't it a website where we play chess? How do I do it? Like, I challenge some. I have to challenge Hans. So difficult to challenge. Challenge, play. 3 minutes. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Mishan Kaminta Batabai. Why not? Why not? Why not? Sarana also, why not? Hey buddy, how are you? I'm good. Yeah, so we're talking about if Carlsen's going to come back to FIDE cycle. So FIDE cycle, FIDE World Championships, interesting history. So Steinitz is first world champion, but not the first FIDE, because FIDE didn't exist. FIDE existed for 100 years. So it's like in 1924, I guess, is when they set up their shop. And then the first event they held was the one where Botvinnik won. And then they did these knockout tournaments, which for some reason are not counted by some. Oh, very strange. Wait, I was hoping I got Carlsen, but it was actually just watching. So why is nobody playing? It's crazy. Am I clicking something wrong? I'm clicking something wrong or what? Okay, finally. Yeah, I was probably clicking something wrong. What are we doing here? Just playing something. Bishop. Maybe b6, b7, b6, c4. Okay, let's castle. Some kind of interesting variation on the Tarash opening. So the question is if Carlsen is going to return to the FIDE cycle. That's an interesting one. To play like imagine if Gukesh, for example, beats bishop e6, maybe not the main move, but it's fine. Gukesh plays the ding, beats him, imagine. And then Carlsen can go back into the candidates. Probably he'll qualify the candidates somehow. Like anyhow, basically. And then he'll play Gukesh as a challenger. That would be cool, huh? I don't think he's gonna do it, but that would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, very likely he can set up some alternative shop where he just plays Gukesh in some match that they, you know, organized by I don't know, the usual chess.com or whatever. That could be also a logical sequence of events. Knight b4 was there, by the way, but he had queen c4, so it wouldn't win a piece. I'm trying to scare him. Actually, queen h3 is a threat because he has h4. Maybe he should go h4 directly, but he's very shaky now. Suleiman, is this a big deal? Let's try. This looks like a big deal to me. F3, yeah, maybe doesn't lose, but it's very shaky for white without anything in return. Oh, he can bring the horse back, but then I'll go here. Yeah, I have a good position here. But how does he prevent? What's the... Okay, but that is not a good solution. Just thinking how to finish it off completely. D3, E3, knight H2, queen G2. No, why not H2? Just take with the queen. Okay. Oh, hitting the knight, by the way. Not that it matters because this one hangs. Okay, so yeah, true. Not so simple to finish it off. Okay, let me give you that check again. F5 weakens a bit some of the squares. D3 maybe, E3. Whatever, let's go D3. Yeah, I'm draining it out a bit, but it's okay. Should just control my time and I'll win this game eventually. Queen G2, Queen H5. Yeah, guys, big heartbreak for Fabi yesterday, honestly, very big heartbreak. He is capable of that. He is very capable of winning that position, and he knows it. That's the heartbreaking part. Because normally you miss a lot of wins all the time, but normally it's a little bit harder than this. And then you think like, well, it was difficult. But now I think he will think that it was not so difficult. I think for his standards it was not so difficult. I hope this is the win, by the way. I truly hope so. So Fabi will be very, very disappointed. But he'll get over it and come back stronger, as he always does. But it hurts, of course, to come so close. That's the also interesting thing. If you're close, it hurts much more than if you are further. While it shouldn't be, of course. Like, you've achieved much more than others, but you hurt more than others as well. That's it's unfair. I've experienced it sometimes myself. Everything wins here, but I don't see like a totally forced checkmate. Should be checkmate, come on. Okay, I didn't see checkmate, shame. Just wanna flag him. Yeah, knight f5 was so full, but I didn't see checkmate, king e2. And strange, it must be just queen to f3 and queen to f3 and it was easy. Queen to f3 and rook e4. That was the checkmate. Fighting, huh? Fighting, but it's okay. Yeah, we got the W there. Let's play advanced French. Oh, this is an interesting structure. It's I recommend something like this in my course, I think. Knight d2 is a funky move in these positions. Not necessary though. Was it here? Interesting move, knight d2. Let's go knight d2. Not sure if it's here, but looks interesting. Using the pin. Not sure if it was here, by the way. Queen a5, maybe. I want to unpin. Knight. What does he want? Should just drop back the queen. Oh, knight c5, bishop c2, queen c2, queen a5, knight b7. Ah, queen takes b1 is there? Yeah, queen takes b1 is a thing, yeah. Very much so. Can I go queen g4? Threatening knight c5 as well. As well as maybe this. You can sack this, of course, at some point, but that will be a pawn. Is it knight c5, I think? Ah, bishop c2, wow. Okay, it's actually not some compensation. But, you know, it's a queen. It's a queen. I don't know, I think it should be good for me. I mean, must be. Knight b7 is important. Knight is not trapped. It's coming to d6. Yeah, this looks winning for me. Dark squares are weak also. Dark square here. So guys, do you have any other questions about Gukesh and his historic result? Guys, anything, actually, any winner of the candidates is historic. But this is, of course, still special, extra special. The youngest ever. There was, of course, this, not to forget, there was, of course, the time that Ponomarev won the FIDE World Championship knockout at the age of 18. He became world champion at the age of 18, the youngest world champion ever, Ponomarev. And he also was very strong at the time. He really was very strong, according to the stuff I read and the games I've seen. Ponomarev had a very short period where he was really strong, it seems. And then he remained the top grandmaster, but no longer as dominant. So that was a kind of a special career that he had. Very unusual. This FIDE knockout stuff was weird because Kasparov was there, not playing them. We're going to penetrate here, infiltrate. Our king has space, and he's yeah, we are gonna infiltrate. And Kasparov was not playing in these FIDE tournaments. Kasparov was playing his own matches, like with short and stuff. And Ponomarev was going to he won this knockout, and then Ponomarev was going to play with Kasparov for a match where they would fight it out. Like, let's say if Ding would play Carlsen now, something like that. And the match never happened. Somehow some negotiations went wrong. I don't know. I didn't really. I don't know the gossip there, but somehow it didn't happen. And then Ponomarev, yeah, he remains. He's still playing. By the way, he played well in the World Cup and so on. He's still a top player. He's of course still not so old because he was 18 then. It was 2002, I think. 1 or 2. It was 1 or 2. Okay, shall we keep farming? Okay, let's keep farming. Kind of funny, of course, to just be farming, but you know. Shall we show him our endgame skills? Endgame is already slightly better for black, I think, because of the... no. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it's slightly better for black. Because this bishop is staring at this pawn. But it's not much, of course. Maybe slightly better is an overstatement. Just maybe comfortable is the right word. Okay, I gotta milk the clock a bit. Rook c1, knight d5, I should not... yeah. Oopsie. Oopsie. How do I deal with this? Yuck. Okay, now I'm in a bit of trouble probably. f4. f4, f6. And maybe there's no trouble. I didn't see how to deal with knight d5 in a normal way. Knight c5, there was some tactics. f4, f6. f5, bishop f7. I don't think this achieves much for him. So guys, what do we want to know? What do you want to know about Gukesh and my friendship with Gukesh? So when did I first meet Gukesh? A good question. I first met Gukesh. Do I actually? I don't have a ready answer by the way for this. I have to think now. When I met Gukesh, let me think actually. When did I meet him? Did I ever meet him even? No, I did. Where did I meet Gukesh for the first time? Okay, I played him in Vacancy, of course, last year, but it couldn't have been the first time at all. I haven't. You know, I'm not sure that I've. Activated king. I'm not sure I have met him. Do I have some kind of picture with him where he's little? I don't know. I should have had this prepared for the show, guys. I'm a noob. I didn't prepare for the show, to be honest. I was just hoping, you know, I'll just start spitting wisdom without any prep, but it's not happening here. I don't know how to improve. This move doesn't help. It's a stupid move, but I just did it, made it. Whenever I move the bishop, there's a check. I don't see how to make any progress here. Okay, I'll take it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing okay. It's just that I'm not sure how I'm crushing here. Yeah, rerouting a bit the boys. Yeah, I'll let him open. Otherwise he will not do anything. Okay, I shouldn't have let him open, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing nothing productive. Oh, he even has this check. Okay, so dumb. Crazy. But bishop d2 is even stronger, I think. Yeah, I'm getting outplayed, by the way. That's what's happening here. Okay, but now, at least, it's probably bad, but at least, yeah, it is bad, but at least something is happening. I have also bishop d5 idea, by the way. It's an idea. At least my king run makes some sense now. Bishop d2, maybe bishop c3, by the way. Don't know if I should have put bishop here or here, but I did what I did. Don't judge me. Yes, so crazy thought. c5, b6, how about that? Crazy thought. One king a3. Bishop c1 is strong here, preventing that. Can I go king a3? King d1, I should be careful not to get mated. Oh, I'm getting a bit mated. Just slightly. Uh-oh! Oh no. Oh, wait, my king is... I'm getting mated just. Oh, it's inevitable. What the hell's happening? How do I break out of this? I don't know. My king is doomed. It's going nowhere. He's coming like this and it's going nowhere. I'm getting mated. How though? How am I getting mated? Bishop h6. Wow, brilliant. Well spotted. Brilliant. Well spotted. Yeah. Hang on. Jeez, finished well, huh? Yeah, this game is playing good, huh? The guy, let me see again. Nah, no, not so good. I just played badly myself. Good finish there by him. Very accurate. Let's go a4. Yeah, interesting stuff, guys. Farmed. Yeah. No, I'm very bad at farming, guys. This is not my specialty. I'm not very bad at farming. I've never farmed anybody. I'm a city boy. I'm not really a farmer. I'm a city boy. I just buy my food from supermarkets. I don't do the farming. H6, how do we proceed? There are different plans. Different plans. Different ways of doing it. Yeah, not good. Not good what's happening here, guys. Tilted. Who is Suleiman? Oh, Suleiman Lee? Is that the Suleiman Lee? No, that guy is not in FM. He's a GM. It's probably some other one with maybe his brother. I doubt. It would be funny. I doubt the guy has a brother, but does the guy have a brother? Bishop b2 is nice, guys. The bishop is very good here on this diagonal. Yeah. Okay. Now, first part of the plan is complete. We have achieved nothing on neither side of the board. And now the second part of the plan. We're going to start blundering material probably as well. G4. And rook h3 next. Yeah, whatever. F8, f3, knight g5. Drop the rook back. Yeah. Oh, getting farmed here, by the way, real badly. Getting farmed real badly. Guy's suddenly on fire. Okay, king d1. He smelled the blood in the previous game. He smelled our weakness. He's like, oh, this guy is that weak. No, then I'm gonna farm him. Okay, this is just embarrassment. Okay, let's see how he's at converting. Our friend. He's just going for checkmate, huh? Okay. No, this is good stuff. Rook f1. Rook e7 is mate. This is good. What I like about but I'm also very strong. I escaped the mating net. What I like about some players is that they have a very good feel for mating nets. They right away find the checkmating net. That's because they solved a lot of tactics where you have to find checkmate. So they have an eye for it. This guy's one such player. However, I have here my beautiful pieces, and I'm very strong too. So it's not gonna be easy. Yeah, you see, already activating. I think I can afford a CD. And now I think this is still possible. Yeah, I'm outplaying him a little bit. That's what's happening, guys. King b3 just got knight d2 check back. To which we can either go back or go forward. Back is a little safer because on a4 king was short on squares. No, the endgame is okay for me, I believe. Up a pawn. Up a juicer. Okay, so we can penetrate on the 7th. That feels good. Oh, but now he blundered this. I also have a good eye for checkmating that when it's so easy. Yeah, this was a tough game. Let's play some kind of Stonewall type thing. He plays fast, yeah, like it's all known. Well, I don't think it's good what he did, to be frank. Probably also not bad. He's very fast. He learned from the last games to speed up a bit. Somewhere I'll go g5 maybe. This is hanging. Yeah, you know, I'll collect it. Yeah, endgame is fine by me. Now I'm up 1 now. Up 1 juicer. Queen c2 though. I'll go back. So when did I first meet Gukesh? Back to the... I think in endgames you should be... Yeah, and I'm up a pawn. I should be happy with endgame, right? Or not? Or is it not how it works? Tell me. So maybe I shouldn't have traded. I don't know, but it's fine. It's fine. Should convert it. So when did I first meet Gukesh? Yeah, don't remember that. No, my first game against him. So I played him online. Oh yeah, my very first game was maybe in Champions Chess or online. I made the draw with black at the Grunfeld. I remember that. I played some new idea there, which actually is going to be in my Grunfeld course. And now it's no longer new, but it's going to be in my course. And he played well. I got a little bit shaky position because I mixed up right away, or rather I didn't know. And but then I escaped. So this was a draw, but he did quite well at there. I think quite well. The other Champions Chess Tour game I lost against him. Actually, that was the one that I showed. That was the game of Nepo Fabi. That game I lost to him. That game he showed his best qualities. He played very well that game. I played badly, but he played very well that game. So we could have, we could see the foreshadowing of a great youngster. Let's see what Sagar Shah wrote. Sagar Shah is coming, by the way. After after the guy will be done for me. By the way, rook 8, h5 back. The pawn endgame is complete draw. I can go h5, but that's such a painful move. I cannot play h5. I have to have some self-respect. g5, take. How do I convert this? It's so hard. Crazy, I don't see it. It can't be a draw, can it? Yeah, it's insane. I didn't see how to convert it. This probably should hold now. I'll try to go for the b6 break, but h5 is a disastrous move, but I didn't see how to do it. Wherever I left my rook, he would come crazy somehow. Yeah, h5 is so dumb, but I didn't see how to play it, you know, guys. Crazy. I didn't see how to play. Okay, maybe I'm doing well, by the way, still. Rook h1 maybe. b6, take, check. Yeah, it's the same story. I cannot break through here. Okay, also rook g1 now. Nuts. This is draw. Okay, I have some kind of plan, maybe. Oh, I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. This was a good rerouting there, suddenly. Not enough to do anything, but maybe eventually. Yeah, now I got him. Now I have to just try to be fast. Yeah, wow, was good. Was good, you know. Was lovely. Oh wait, where's my Google Meet thing? Wait. I have to give Sir a new link. Wait. Or maybe I can go to the old link. Wait. Slash. 1 second, guys. We tried to farm the guy, but he was quite good. That's the problem, guys. No one else is there. Okay, let me make new link. Okay, new link is meet.google.com. I'm like one of those boomers who types out links instead of copying them. But Google Meets, luckily the link is not so long, so it's okay. Let's have Sagar Shah here. He's gonna bring in the energy because he's thrilled. It's a great day for Indian chess, great day for Sagar Shah. This is really epic. And imagine how much content they have. Gukesh has breakfast, Gukesh has lunch, Gukesh has dinner. And that for half a year until World Championship match. Read super chats. Okay. Sorry. This one super chat, which has the potential to be a future god like Magnus Carlsen. Yeah, Gukesh is only 17. He definitely has that potential. Whether he'll make it through is not clear. But if anyone, it's somebody who at 17 is fighting for the World Championship title. Let's see if Sagar Shah can join. Yeah, so yeah, I think my classical games against Gukesh have been going quite well. I beat him in Vaikanzei 2 times actually, which is remarkable. And I drew him in. I might draw in WR Masters. There I was also better. I was worse in Norway chess, made a draw, and then I lost Armageddon in Norway chess. That was a good game by him, very good game, I have to say. And I lost to him this year's tiebreak in Tata Steel tournament. I won the first game and then lost 2 others. So yeah, lots of games with Gukesh. There's one guy who says that the sound is low, but he's the only one. So I think it's his headphones. Let's see what Sagar Shah says. Wait. Oh yeah, I messed up. I'm such a noob. I typed the link like a boomer, and of course I made a typo. That's why you don't type links. But I'm going to insist on it because it's hard for me to send it to my phone somehow. So I just typed no again. Sorry. I'm such a boomer. Wait, I'll at least copy this one. It disturbs me, like what I'm doing right now. It's not how you do it, but it works usually. Yes. Yeah, should work. Yeah, Let's see what Sagar Shah says. We'll just see Sagar Shah, how happy he is, and then we move on. Today we played how many games? Let's see. How many games did we play? 4-1. By the way, maybe I did farm him after all, no? I mean, I didn't lose rating, I hope. So we started today playing against a trainer. Oh, I drew trainer. I started the day with 3074 and I ended with 3071. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. This horrible game with trainer was there. Then we were trying to farm him on 370, and yeah, basically we are even. We got farmed once. My accuracy today is, by the way, low. Okay, only this one was high. Yeah, this was a good game. Sagar Shah joined. Amazing news, guys. I admit him. Sagar sir.
He has been
Hello.
supporting me.
Hello.
Did you see, guys? He was right now editing the Gukesh video. Oh, so good, Sagar sir. Not a minute of rest.
It's a long video. It's 2 hours, and I was going through it every part.
It's a
trying
UN
to edit.
exclusive. Is it exclusive? Exclusive?
Yes, I did it yesterday night at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. around that time.
No, but wait. With him,
with Gukesh, yes.
he was
about
doing at 2
entire-
a.m. Oh, he doesn't sleep,
Yeah.
of course, the kiddo after tournaments. Yeah.
After a tournament, he doesn't get sleep, and he had like from 12 to 2. He did with all the Indian media, many television media and all wanted. And then finally he was like, okay, I want to do something which is more fun, more conversational.
So give me some studies to solve. Yeah, is what you.
Yeah, we did this. I think it's a long one, but it has all the games, 14 game analysis, but also with every game there are different elements like his trainer Gaevsky, his sponsor, his coach, his father, his mother, his everything. Like you go through one game, then you talk about. So it's like this
It's a
entire
combo
journey.
of you're trying basically you are baiting him with games, and in between you are asking some juice.
I think he would have been okay to also talk about just the juice, but I thought games were also the juice here.
No, absolutely for him and for the diehard chess fans,
Yes,
But you have, of course, the
I
chess
also
fans who are
feel
not so deep into the moves.
somehow in this tournament, because so many people followed the games live, they would have some idea of the games, so
True.
it won't be like they didn't know what happened. Like
No,
they
but
will
Sagar, some
know.
people didn't know. I'm sure there are a lot of people who just only know that Gukesh won. They don't know any games. They didn't see anything. They just heard that
Yeah.
Gukesh won.
So this is not a viral video clip, by the way. So this I did also with Prague. If you remember, after World Cup, I did a 90
Oh yeah, I
minute,
watched that. It was nice.
and at that point, every video you put of Prague would hit like 500k, 700k, 1 million, something like that. A good one there. But this was 90 minutes, so it reached 100k or something like this. But I felt like it
Already
was
uploaded.
important.
It's already uploaded. This one,
Which one?
the one that you said now. It's up. It's already uploaded or what?
No, the Prague one.
The
Now
Prague.
Gukesh
Oh yeah,
one-
you mean that video of Prague? Yeah. So now you're saying this one is also not the viral type. Okay.
This one won't go viral because it's too long.
Yeah.
But I feel like it brings out the story. So
Of course.
this like
It's the quality, not the quantity. Yeah. Or sometimes that matters.
sort of, yes. I mean, everyone gets who is interested deeply in him. But now YouTube has this new feature, and I knew not. Now it's where you put timestamps, so people can actually go through the important parts.
Timestamps is like forever, right? Not a new feature.
Well, couple of years. I mean, earlier I wouldn't put it in my
Timestamps.
long interviews. Now I do
No,
it.
but Sagar,
I
timestamps
have
is like forever, no? It's like timestamps have always been there, no?
not timestamps as in the comments, yes, but
It's
now on the
built in.
timeline.
Yeah. This is new. Yeah. Before it was this old style time. Yeah. I know
Yes.
what you mean. I know this is quite new.
Now,
Yeah. I
now,
see what
now
you mean.
you roll over the scroll bar
Yes.
and
Most
oh,
replayed. Yeah.
here Gookie speaks about his girlfriend. Okay, let's click. So
Clickbait there. Is there something about that, Sagar? No, of course. No,
when I first
gossip.
did his podcast, my first question was, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And Gukesh was like, "What? What is this question?" So this time I was like, "Okay, let's not ask him."
Yeah, Gukesh is like, no. I'm carefully considering my options. I'm currently going through 200,000 different applications. I'm as calm right now as the start of my search. I'm determined, and I'm going to eventually select the best bride.
No, I think
No, but it's early for him. He's 17 years old.
he's
Amazing, no?
17.
Yeah.
Maybe you were the same age, sir, when you.
When I met my wife.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I was 18 when I met my wife.
Yeah.
So I think it's close, yeah, now it's
But
not too
Sagar,
far.
we didn't play World Championship match at when we met our wife. I think it's one of the two. Either you meet your wife or you play World Championship match. I don't think you can do both.
I although I feel that you cannot discount that. I have already discounted that I will ever play a world championship match, but maybe you can think about it, sir.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm trying it. It's just not so simple. There are all kinds of obstacles in the way. People,
But
trying to.
yesterday the the game not reaching, like the tournament not reaching tie breaks, was a huge surprise to everyone.
Yeah, the I missed the second wave of Fabiano's game. So I saw when he was winning, I saw him mess up, and then I realized that the position could still get winning for White. I realized that the engine evaluation is very random, and I realized that White has still very good winning chances. So I knew that he can win still. But then I saw that it was draw, and I thought, okay, probably it was somehow draw. But then I saw again today, actually carefully, how it was draw. He was much even more winning in the second wave of that, yeah, than in the first wave.
Yeah, I think for Caruana it must have been a huge heartbreak. Like right
Yeah, for
now,
sure.
it would take him like few days to recover from this, because with, as you said, with the momentum on his side, if he had won, maybe he was the favorite in tie breaks.
Yeah, he was a small favorite, of course. I guess he's got so much rapid experience. Like he's Grand Chess Tour winner of some Rapid and Blitz tournament recently. The Champions Tour is going very well for him always. His rapid results are very good recently, and Gukesh is significantly less experienced in fast time controls. Significantly less. He's
Yeah,
focusing on classical. He plays much less Rapid and Blitz. And Fabio would have been a small favorite. I mean, it's a small favorite because Gukesh is a great fighter, and he also has
mm,
some good results to his name already at this young age.
yeah,
So it wouldn't. I would give it like 55 with the momentum, maybe 58% chance for Fabio.
mm,
Psychology, I feel, was on his side a little
right.
bit.
I have some questions for you.
Mhm.
Firstly, how do you think the chess world changes with Gukesh becoming the challenger?
I think first of all, it's of course amazing for development of chess in India in particular. Yeah, I think it's going to be amazing. It's like it's like you already have the soil, you already have the seeds, and you're already watering, but like now you've got like that one flower that is like it's shooting up, and you already have everything in place, and it's just going to shoot up like very very high. So you are ready for a bigger boom. It's not like a one time. You've had countless booms, and now you are having like the final big wave to bring chess to mainstream. So that's huge for Indian chess, and I guess for chess in general that will too have an impact, because in Western countries, there are many different countries. Like they're saying, but like in the US, for example, I don't know. Like chess is, of course, everybody knows, but not really everybody, and it doesn't have the same impact. Even a success of an American player, even when Fabio was playing match with Magnus, I don't know why there is many factors as well. Maybe they're focusing on other sports too. Maybe they're more used, for example, at Olympic Games to be crushing Olympic Games. Yeah. Um, Maybe if you have a country that like crushes, like gets medals like on yearly basis. Yeah, like I mean more or less. Uh, in all kinds of sports, maybe you are kind of spoiled a little bit. Yeah, in that sense. I don't know, but also probably traditionally, historically, yeah, like the chess in US, it was a little bit like it's in the parks. It's a little bit of a, I don't know. It maybe the clubs are different. In India, of course, it's Vishy Anand. It's
Yeah.
different. It's a bit different. Like the
Yeah,
way chess is, the role of
I
chess in
think
society, it's different a
as
bit.
you said, sir, as you said, Anish, that the seed has been planted. I think this entire work of creating the field, sort of harvest, making the soil fertile, moving around, making this was done by Anand for 30 years.
No, Anand, sir, I think Anand is not that. I think Anand is the meteorite, that came from the universe and from the sky, and it hit the completely desert, and suddenly it hit the desert, and then desert turned into some soil that can get, and then the others started to, because without Vishu nothing would be. It would be a desert, right?
I agree. I
And
agree.
Vishu was like, it was like a boom. It was like a giant meteorite. There was not like hard. He was not
But
watering anything. He just
I
hit
feel
the India by
you you can say it was a meteorite, but then the sheer number of years that he remained at the
That's true.
top
That's
helped.
true. That's true.
Because if it was a meteorite for 2 years, I think it would have come and gone.
No,
Like
true, true, true.
it,
No, true, true.
the remaining there was
Yeah, he hit
important.
it very
So yeah,
deeply. He hit it very. It was a massive, had a massive
yes.
impact.
So this is very nicely put by you. And the other question is, uh, the World Championship match, which I asked FIDE yesterday, and they kind of confirmed that it will happen in
November.
November
Hmm.
2024. Do you think who's the favorite here between Ding and Gukesh?
For sure, right now, Gukesh, for sure. Because what information we have right now is that Ding hasn't recovered from his problems. Yeah, we saw him in the last tournament in Grenka. I was there. I talked to people that played him. I saw him a little bit play. He's
Did you
not.
talk to him?
No, I didn't talk to him personally. I didn't have the opportunity, to be honest. I don't think I would have. We speak. We are friends as well, of course. No, we speak sometimes. We don't speak. We don't meet much. His English got much better now, but before he was not talking too much. A little bit also introverted side, kind of not. You know, we didn't have much opportunity, but I did speak to him a few times before, and I would have liked to speak to him. But now I'm a little bit also, you
Hmm,
know, I'm hesitant to like.
I get it.
I want to help him, of course. In general, I mean, not. I didn't even know Gukesh would call it. I'd like to help him, but I imagine that the stuff that he's dealing with emotionally and mentally, it is so hard that just one conversation with me cannot help. Like, I mean, I'm not like some kind of guru or even a psychologist. Like, I would like to try and talk to him, but I'm afraid that it's a task that's too hard for me. Like, I probably cannot
I
help
think
him.
he has to talk to people whom he trusts. So I guess it cannot be someone who's new. It
Well,
has
it
to be
depends.
some.
Maybe he needs to talk to someone. Maybe he needs to hear certain things from uh, a player of a certain level. For example, certain things.
Hmm, hmm.
Maybe if his mother tells
Maybe
him. Maybe
after
no,
this
but Sagar.
stream,
Maybe if his mother
after
tells
this
him.
stream,
Yeah.
maybe there is a conversation that could happen
No,
between
because
you
look,
and
because
him.
look. One thing is, let's say people he really cares about his family, like his uncle and mother and everyone. If they tell him, Ding, you're an amazing player, he'll be like, yeah, I know, thank you. Maybe if I tell him, Ding, look at our game in Sinkfield Cup, let's see, yeah, what I was thinking, like, you are an amazing player. Maybe if I tell him that, maybe he'll be like, you think so, yeah? I'll be like, yeah, I think so. He'll be like, I'm an amazing player.
Mm.
Yeah, my mother was right. I'm an amazing player. So it's
Don't you think Rapport can do it? This part.
yeah, I'm sure that that's what he was doing. And I'm sure that's
Because
what
he's
helped.
close
Yeah.
close with
Yeah,
Rapport,
and
yes.
I think that the report from the images we had at the match, I think that that was one of the main reasons why Ding was able to pull it off and win that match. But since then, he sort of he probably had another meltdown, and now he needs to again collect himself together. But yeah, basically, I
Maybe
didn't talk to him.
now he needs someone else.
But
But
of course,
also
if yeah.
I really loved how Rapport conducted himself before the match and after the match. Like during the match, you could see the friendship. And now after the match, he never did any interviews. He didn't speak about it with anyone. It's like he did it just for the sake of doing it. No publicity, nothing. He didn't want to talk about it and so on.
Mm. Yeah, Richard also is not too public a person. He has an account and stuff like that. He has social media, but he's not too public. Guys, don't try to join the link because your name is seen. It's bad for your privacy, so don't do that. But yeah, it's he not too public. Yeah, rapport. So he doesn't like to give too many interviews and stuff like that. But no, for sure. Of course, if Ding does recover, like Ding at his peak, Ding at his peak, of course, was one of the
Beast.
best players ever, basically. And it's a question if Gukesh is already at that level, yeah. Maybe Gukesh will, like, Gukesh is growing like every week, yeah. He's stronger, getting stronger every week, I think. Maybe by the time the match will come, Gukesh will already be surpassing that level. Maybe Gukesh will reach, I don't know, some kind of Carlson level, whatever. Maybe higher, I don't know. Maybe lower, but maybe higher than Ding's peak. Yeah, you don't know. But currently, it's to be seen. But I think the fact that Ding hasn't yet recovered, that makes Gukesh a favorite right now.
Yes, yes. Also,
And a big
Gukesh's
favorite,
elo is
potentially.
now 2763, which is closing in on, like, which is his highest elo ever.
But
So
just
he ended this.
his level, Sagar. Rating, okay. I mean, everybody had 26, 27, 60 at some point. But, but
Not everybody. No, just maybe 10, 15 people and one person on this call.
no, but like already so many people trying to join this call. At least half of them probably hit 2760. But on a serious note, it's
If
not just
if
that,
if
Sagar. Just
half
his
of the
games.
people who hit 2760 are trying to join the call, this is going to be an epic stream.
That's true. That's true. But did you see interview of Gajewski? You saw everything. I mean, you made it probably. But like this one where Gajewski says, apart from the game with Ferrugia, he didn't make any mistakes. He just says he didn't make any
Mm.
mistakes. He just said he didn't make any bad moves. And this is true. His level, but he made good moves, not just bad. I mean, one game I saw, for example, I was watching. Okay, I was lying in bed, watching with half an eye, and okay, I watched live that part. So Gukesh has 1 minute. Well, I see him in 1 minute, and I see the bar is like all the way up, yeah, and I see his position is winning, but I don't see, like, I imagine, okay, if I were playing now, how would I finish it off? And I have 1 minute, and I'm a bit like, I don't see it, and I see, okay, the bar is there, he's sitting, like, the stage is set for him to win, but I don't see the clincher, and he finds it.
Mm.
He finds it, So I was
No,
like,
he.
okay. And then he made these two moves, and I was like, okay, nice, yeah, nice. Under pressure, also.
Did you see some of the statements which Gukesh makes? Like, I'm very close, like, as I and also, I know him well. But there are some things which he mentions during the press conference which takes me by surprise. Like, wow, did he really say that? Like, for example, when someone asked him about the two other Indians, like, now their chance is gone, he said, I'm just thinking about myself. I don't care. Like, I am here for myself. There was another thing which he mentioned. Like, there is so much of focus and this at some point he gets very, very how do you say? Amazing. It's like different kind of this there's very pointedness to the way
Yeah,
he says
I know.
certain things.
But I had a phase in my career, a very early age, where I was trying to reach that kind of state.
Mm.
And I, not with a trainer. And I kind of was reaching it. I kind of reached it at certain events, where that state where you are fully, fully, fully focused on the tournament and nothing else. And I was in that
Mm.
state. I have mixed feelings about that state, Sagar.
Why?
The state brings you a lot of positive, a lot of advantages. I wouldn't say positive. I would use the word positive. It brings you a lot of advantages. You are focused, so your memory is better than ever. You are
Mm.
psychologically, everything is best. But first of all, you cannot get out of that state. Like,
Mm.
let's say you decide, okay, now I'm going to go to, it's before rest day, I'm going to go for an hour to a cafe, and relax a bit and drink tea. No, like, you cannot get out of that. Once, it's like hypnosis. Once you're in there, you are in there. So you are locked in. That's one thing. Secondly, when I basically why I probably stopped doing that is at some point I had a very bad tournament in that state, and I can tell you that hurts, and it
Mm.
hurts just insane, because when the tournament is your, like, everything, and you lose, and then you lose again, and then you lose again, you, at that moment, you need something you need to get out of that. You need to realize that it's not all about the tournament, but you cannot, because you are in that state. So it is,
Mm.
that is the problem. Of course, if things are going
But
well, it's
but
the best state ever.
Anish, Gukesh had this experience at Grand Swiss.
Yes, and probably it was very painful for him.
It was like he was not himself. He
Yeah,
lost what,
probably.
25, 30 elo points there.
Hmm. But he
and
keep, he,
then
ca- he went back in, yeah.
yeah,
He
and
went back
now
in.
like after that
Yeah, I
he
think at some point I chose not to go back in. Also, I had people around me. I had people around me who were not like. It depends on people around you too. Let's say, if
Mm,
everybody around you thinks, okay, that's a great state to be in, maybe you keep going back. But
mm,
I
yeah,
I just didn't
yeah.
enjoy that, and
Al-
you can do
Also,
well without that too. But of course, this gives you certain advantages in certain aspects.
do you think like this very like he's 17, so maybe this state is much easier to reach right now than let's say at 22
Yes,
maybe.
that's also the age when I was reaching it. That
Mm.
it has to be when you have nothing else.
Yes,
You have
because
no
if you have
commitments.
a family
Yeah,
and
no,
so
with
on,
family
that
already you cannot.
state
No,
means it's like if you are
no,
in
no,
that state,
no, you cannot.
what about
No, no,
the people
no,
who
no.
are actually depending on you,
Yes,
right?
yes. No, you can
Yeah.
only reach that state when you are when you have nothing. No,
Mm,
no, even girlfriend, even kind of things probably,
mm,
or at least a girlfriend that probably that is like insanely,
mm.
like in that understands that you are. But like this is hard to understand. Like it's really you have to be.
This is a little emotional conundrum because when you have your emotions flowing as let's say a family person or let's say a husband or a boyfriend or so on, those can also sometimes positively impact
Very
your
much
play.
so, of course, very much so. I mean, I'm sure that for me, I thought that I play better in my in a different state, which is more common in people, more normal state, so to speak. I feel much better like that. I play very well, very often like that too. My best results came also in that state, so I'm not. I don't want to go back, let's say. But you asked me about him, and I see that in him. I
Yeah.
see this. I see that I had few tournaments at some point around probably around his age, maybe even 16. Yeah, maybe 16. Um, I see that back. I had this kind of state at the time. I didn't have his level. I was a bit behind on compared to him. I was also good at the early age, of course, like
Yeah,
relatively to
yeah.
others. I was quite early,
I
let's
think
say.
you are 2700 right now at 17
Yes, I
and
was
he's
2700 at 17, but he's okay. He's already like whole top 10. So
2750.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, he's ahead of me on the curve for sure. But I mean, I was in that kind of state at some point as well, and it brought me some good results. But I
Mm.
remember in that state to lose is like it's very very hard. But he'd always, but he's also a different person probably because he also mentioned that this loss, yeah. He is also, but Sagar, surrounding shapes you. Like I'm from different kind of background, different friends, different family, just different background, and then I'm shaped differently than him.
True. I have one question which I want to get your thoughts on. That there he mentioned during his press interview also that when he lost to Firuja,
Yeah,
that was the changing moment for him. He started feeling really good
this is
after
beyond
it.
me. This is beyond me. Yeah, I couldn't understand that. Yeah, this is what I meant when I told you he's different. That's what this something I cannot relate to. I don't understand that.
He says, okay, I didn't feel the best immediately, but I took some rest. I sort of digested the loss. Next day I wake up, I feel like let's go. I'm in the best
Yeah, no,
mindset.
this is. I mean, I've never heard of anything like that. I've never seen anyone like that. I mean, this is completely strange to me. I don't understand. I don't understand it. This is beyond me. This is amazing. I cannot explain it. It is. I mean, I've lost a million games. I know what it's like. I've dealt with it in all kinds of ways, sometimes very well. But to feel what he feels like, I don't understand it.
Was it surprising for you in the maybe we spoke about it, no, in that dinner where he talks about that uh, for me rest day is good to overcome a loss and for others it was like no, no, rest day just makes it worse, we need the next game immediately after a loss. That
Yeah,
that dinner.
this is an interesting
and
thing. Yeah, yeah.
and where would you put yourself on that rest day thing?
Yeah, it's very interesting because I feel, of course, I want to immediately basically it's tilt. Yeah, you want to get back in. You're tilted. So after a loss, I want to get back in, but I know already from my experience, from my results and so on, that actually rest day is often beneficial for me. So it feels a bit annoying, like but sometimes okay when you're tilted, like you should okay you say I stop. You feel very bad at first. You're like all like exploding, and then you come down, and then you're like, it's good I stopped. good, I stopped. Now I'm calm. Now I can go back in. So I think it's a good rest day is usually good after a loss for most people. I think. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. And also a very mature response when he was asked about his team and seconds. He says, "Okay, I have Gaevsky, but rest of the people I can't reveal because job is half done."
You know what I really like, Sagar? That he calls him by his last name. Yeah, which is not common in Europe. Let's say it's not common. I think, especially in for example where Gajewski is from, Poland. I think they wouldn't use last name for someone who you know so well. But maybe in India, because Gukesh is Indian, he
No, he
doesn't.
doesn't use last name. He just says because this last name may be easier, but I think they all call him Gayu.
Yeah, maybe.
That's his pet name.
But
Yeah.
it was interesting that he said Gajewski when referring to him while he was there,
Hmm.
which to me was uncommon. But then you asked him about him, and you also used that, which I thought was very nice because you are like, I'll speak your language. This is kind of I like that.
No, because for me, Gregors is tough because there's a Z in between, and I was
Yeah,
not
true. It's
sure
like some
how
kind of
to pronounce it.
Grzegor. I don't know how do they say it in
Yeah, it's
Polish.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
tough,
yeah,
Gregors or
yeah.
something.
True,
So
true.
I have
Yeah,
to
no,
maybe
Gayu. They call him
today.
Gayu. It's true,
Today
Gayu.
I
Gayu
interview. I
sir.
will
Gayu
interview
sir.
Gajewski, and I will get to know more about this.
Yeah,
Um,
but he was very mature, of course, and also he was, of course, whenever the World Championship match is coming, they're being a bit secretive about the rest of the team. Um, I mean, if you, of course, want to, you can try to probe a bit and ask about his
No, I
routine.
don't want to. I
You don't
mean,
want.
I could, but the thing is, it was clear. Like when he said, "This job half done." Well, it's his. I would love to bring out the story which he wants to share, and there were many apart
True,
from
true,
this the
true, true,
seconds.
true.
So we did bring out those ones in the interview. But yeah, I think Anish knew sort of like this could be the start of someone this the new generation of Nodirbek, Gukesh, Prague, Arjun, Vincent, and maybe Gukesh gets that early lead into it. What maybe Magnus got perhaps in the generation of Fabi, you, and so on. Would you
Yeah,
say
Sagar, it's
that?
so hard for me to know. Also, one question I want to know is if you have, of course, top players, and let's say you have, yeah, like Fabi, Nepo, Wesley So, which are world class. You have Kramnik, yeah, even Vichy to an extent. But you have, of course, okay, Vichy is a special case because he's somewhere in between. But you have, of course, uh, cases like very few, like Kasparov or Carlson, yeah, the last that we know. Fischer was before, like people who had a significant rating lead over the number two, yeah. I
Hmm.
think only these two players had that. A major rating lead. Like they dominated the rest, yeah? That only happened to Kasparov and Carlsen. And what I want to know is whether that was already programmed in them from certain age, or whether the way the tournaments went and the circumstances impacted them, whether that has contributed to it or how much it contributes. So what I mean is, let's say if, for example, Carlsen would have in some game in Nanjing, yeah, that he won the crush. That Nanjing tournament was kind of his one of his main
Yeah,
breakthroughs.
2010, if I'm not
And I
mistaken,
thought
or
nine, but
11,
nine, I
9.
thought, but doesn't matter much. Yeah, you can look it up. Some 2009 Nanjing, some Nanjing that he crushed. Yeah, he broke to 2800 and so on. If let's say early on some guy found some move, surely there was a moment, surely where it could have gone a bit differently. Surely, yeah. If that tournament wouldn't have gone that well, would he
Hmm.
still be? Probably, yeah. I mean, one tournament, what difference would it make? But
No, there is this butterfly effect,
no, but
and
is there though with them because they're like
I
so
think,
good? Maybe
I think,
they're nothing would stop them.
okay,
You know?
it's also the momentum, as you say. Like for example, let's say Gukesh won the candidates now, the momentum is different. But imagine Fabi converting it, tie breaks, tough tie breaks, not being able to win, let's say the candidate, something else. It could also go like I think I'm a firm believer of sort of this that we don't know where it's
So
headed. Yeah,
basically,
like
do you think it is already written in Gukesh's DNA right now whether he's going to be dominating or whether he's just going to be a top player? What do you think?
no,
I
I
mean, going
think
to stay
that
a top
the
player.
trajectory is going very well as
Yeah,
of
but do you
now.
think it's now written in him? It's programmed what he's going to be?
I no, I don't think so.
You think it's going
I
to be
also,
decided still?
if this was the truth, then basically what happened to Ding is a very big example of that. It's not programmed, right? You become the world champion, and now you think like he will become the best in the world because he won the toughest match of his life. and then he's not playing anymore, and it's been a tough phase for him. So clearly we don't know where the arc is going
Yeah,
for
because you
anyone.
need circumstances to go well. Because, for example, you have that in you somewhere, but you need that extra motivation to work extra hard. And for example,
Yes,
Alireza somewhere along the way was going to be maybe next Carlson,
exactly. This is what
and
I
now
say.
he's
Ali
paused.
Reza was
Paused. Maybe
there.
we'll come back to that trajectory, but he's paused a bit.
Yes, and it's been a long pause. It's not a
It's
small
yeah,
one
to the
because
point that you maybe think that maybe it will not happen anymore. I mean, Alireza becoming the dominant, the Kasparov of Carlson. That's what I mean.
the like imagine if Kasparov 5-0 with Karpov and those three games
Yes,
and the match getting
exactly,
adjourned,
exactly,
something else
exactly.
happening might not have been the Kasparov we know.
Exactly. Maybe he would become a world champion of
Yeah,
sorts, but maybe
yeah.
for only 2 years. Maybe he would lose the match revenge against Karpov later, or maybe he would lose to somebody else earlier, to Short or something, or I don't
This
know,
is my
Short not
feeling.
someone.
Is my feeling because if you look at Fischer, perhaps he's a very big exception to this rule because he played his first candidates in the year 59 when he was 16, and he won it at the age in 71, that is 12 years later, and he became like a dominant force but only for one year, or you can say like that period. So maybe we cannot ever get Fischer into this argument because after becoming the best he stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
so
Fischer has the specific career, and also I know a bit less about his career path. Like Carlson, I know of course inside out because I sort of saw it mostly. I was just there. And with Kasparov, I've read so much of his books, and I reread them so many times that I know also Kasparov's trajectory pretty well. But yeah,
I have one
it's
last
interesting.
question, Anish, before I take your leave and get back to my editing video. I, does the involvement of all these youngsters in top 10 now, like Arjun is number 6, Arjun is number 7, Gukesh number 6, Nodirbek number 4 or 5, inspire you to fight harder, or does it kind of make you feel, oh my god, these youngsters are coming? What's your feeling like as someone who's one of the best in the world?
Yeah, it's a good question. One thing I know, and I realized that I understood that, and I heard it before, but I never understood it. And I understood that the problem of an older chess player and older, let's say, starting from 30 to 40, they always say motivation, motivation. And I didn't know what it means. Yeah, what means this word motivation? And they said, no, it's not that your brain's too slow. It's not that your memory is that bad. It's the motivation. I was thinking, like, what's. And now I understand that you need to channel motivation extra hard. It's less natural than when you are 20. When you are 20, the motivation is just there. Like, and I think it is also so obviously there, and it's like you need it also. Like you just it's just I mean absolute default. But of course, if you are at the age of 30, some people they can, for example, okay, some made they have enough money, let's say, yeah. So that's not a thing. They have played chess a lot. They also, let's say, have seen all the chess openings, and like you see, like say Hikaru at some point, he just started to stream, yeah, professionally, and now he sort of found the motivation back through the streaming. Like he sort of went out and came back in. He came a full circle. You see, Fabi's motivation, I think, is the world championship. The thing is, championship title. That is a major motivation because it is something so deep in you, Sagar. It's like that is like your childhood dream, yeah, kind of. It's somewhere deep
Also for
inside.
Nepo,
For I think almost everyone.
this tattoo
Yes.
is a big reminder for him all the time
Yes.
on his hand.
Yes. So I think more than the look, it depends for whom. I think for Fabi or Nepo, like staying in top 10, it's or like being ahead of Nodirbek, like that is not a motivation in itself, you know. I think they've already been there, done that, you know, took a selfie. I mean, it was not Nodirbek, it was at some point it was you know, Levon or Wesley or Hikaru or Mamedjarov, but now it's Nodirbek. It's just, but like I don't think for them the motivation comes from. I think for Fabi and Nepo the motivation comes deeply from the title. I think this, and you see also in the tournaments, even when they, Fabi is also like it can also come from the game itself. Fabi is deeply in love with the game, I think, and that also is there. But yeah, I don't know. For me personally, I don't think that the people you mentioned, I don't think they channel particular inspiration from from the youngsters. It's interesting, of course, especially okay. What is nicely motivating is that these youngsters, they are playing very fighting chess. That's very
Yes,
nice because you want to
yes.
play yourself, and they are not trying to kill the game. They are opening doors for you, and this is nice. They're ready to fight, and this I think people players like for sure.
But you kind of tiptoed around this question of about yourself. Like you spoke about everyone but yourself.
Yeah, no, for me, I think I always had exceptional motivation for chess compared even to my peers. Like they all had periods on and off. I never had an off period in terms of results. Yes, not in terms of motivation. Like you can ask Fabi interview.
Yes,
He always says there was
yes.
this period
No,
I
I
was
never found you having a downtime. You would never say, okay, now I need a like I
no.
know you through like since we began streaming, it's now close to 4 years or 3.5. And not even once did you say, I'm done with chess, like for a few days or few months or something.
Yeah, though I still have bad results and bad periods that can last a
Yes.
very long time. But the part about motivation is not. I still have it, but already I can sort of I can see the silhouette. Like I can see the. I don't have the problem now, but I can sort of see from afar what the problem looks like now. I can sort of imagine what it would be like to have no motivation, but I still have it, so that's good for me. I still have, but I already understand why people lose it. Let's put it that way. I can understand where it comes from.
AG, we are all like here, what maybe 6,000 people, all rooting for you to get
Mostly
back.
for Gukesh, I think.
Okay, they can root for more than one, yes. So,
No, but
but
I
yeah,
like I really like it. Sagar for me is for yeah, it's amazing, and also the way they play and the openings they play. It's so nice.
fighters, fighters.
It's good. It's refreshing, and it's a lot of it is your own perception. Like people say, many players they are saying about the state of chess. They're saying chess is but it's actually like their perception, you know. So yeah, I think it helps to have a good perception that you have players now at the top that are playing really inspiring chess, and you can see that you get inspired also, and you want to fight yourself when you see others fighting. That's really for me inspiration. For me, every time, honestly, when I watch Canada's tournament, or when I play or when I watch,
Yeah.
it's very inspiring, very very
I
inspiring.
also I also like this fact, yeah, that you are getting inspired, you are covering it, sort of talking about it, watching the games, because there are many top players who just like to, not even follow it because it feels like this is some event that I could have been, and then they don't follow it, like they want to just
Yeah,
get that
no, but
over with.
it's but it's a little bit. There is a part that hurts there, of course, there is. But I think it's better to face it, just
Yeah.
to look at yourself in the mirror and just face it and
I,
overcome it like that, because
you
you
know,
cannot hide,
I,
from. I mean, you have to face it. Okay, you didn't manage this time, but you could. You just didn't manage. You can maybe do it next time. You know. So that's and also at this point, I always had
the
confidence
entire
issues. Yeah.
chat is
Oh,
with
nice.
hearts right
No,
now.
no, but I always had like confidence issues in my in my chess. But I've played long enough that already I managed to hit some good results here and there. So I'm kind of confident overall, more confident than ever at least. So I know that, let's say, I've seen so many things. I've seen like Rajabov having like he had a candidates tournament that broke him. He was a top player, top 10 player for years. He had a candidate tournament, scored. He was one of the main favorites in Azerbaijan. It was his home, or maybe it was in London, but it was organized by a
Yeah.
Azeri sponsor. So it was kind of for him, like Chennai Grandmasters, but candidates. you know, he got the
Oh,
wild card.
did he get the wild card
Yes,
at
yes,
that
he
point?
got the wild card. He was very high rated. He deserved the wild card. He was very high rated. He got the wild card, and he crashed through, and he lost like 5 games, something like that. And then he had a disastrous year. He had all these top tournaments lined up. He was losing games and everything. So he dropped all the rating. He dropped out of 2700 at some point, I think. I think he did. He went to the rock bottom and under. He lost 100 little points, I think. From 2798 was his peak to
Mm.
2690, I think. At some point, I think if I remember, he served me well, he dropped all the way down. And then he climbed back up. there was some point. At some point, he was kind of half done, and then he had the Grand Prix, and he climbed. And you know when he started climbing back, it was against me. He beat me. He beat me. It was an interesting game. He played very fast, and then there was a moment he could make a draw, and he didn't make a draw. He played for a win with black. He beat me, and that was his first round win. Then he won the Grand Prix, and then he threw the Grand
AG
Prix.
opening doors.
He went all the way up. No, but you know, it's all like we all help each other one way or the other. Somewhere, somebody loses
Sure.
somebody somewhere. And then he didn't qualify through that, but they gave him confidence. Then he qualified through World Cup to candidates. Remember the second wave, and then he won the World Cup. And again, his
Yeah.
rating was high. He was on top 10. So I've seen so many of these ups and downs, and that's very inspirational. So I'm not. You know,
I'm very excited.
the only thing
I'm
is you
very
should never give
excited.
up. That's for sure.
Yes,
And this
I'm
is
very
yeah, yeah.
excited to see, like, of course, Gukesh's career graph now, but also yours, Anish, also Vidit's, for example, what will happen to him now? Because I know for a fact that Prague, for him, this is just a step in the journey that he also wants to take. It was his first candidates, and he's 18.
Though it's
But
annoying,
what
though I mean, yes, but of course it is annoying that he does have to see that it can also like, you know, Gukesh managed though. You know what I mean? It is a bit annoying that like, if Fabio would have won, he would think, okay, it's normal. You know, there were youngsters, we all played. Of course, it's early for us. But now he saw, of course, that okay, it's early for him, but not early for someone else. So it is.
But Anish, what I have seen is that these youngsters have all been sort of pushing each other. Like when Prague reached World Cup, I think Gukesh, Arjun, they did believe that okay, we could also. So now this result will now
True.
inspire Prague.
That can
You
also
know,
work
sort
that
of.
way. Yeah, yeah. That he sees. No, that actually that he sees that it's possible. Yeah, for sure. I have the
Now he
same.
sees that okay, now this guy is going to play World Championship. Okay, I'm also ready because I'm kind of similar to him. So I guess this could work in that way. But I'm very interested to sort of follow the career path of you, of Vidit, and I think you guys deserve a special shout out, especially Vidit, who played at the candidates and fought hard. I'm actually interested to see what will happen next in his career now. Does he go up from here? Does he sort of
Yeah, because
stagnate?
uh,
Does he...
because uh, of course this is a lot of positives and negatives. Like the
Yes.
big positive is the objective, the hard work, you know, that you did, simply the prep that you have, even the files that you made. Yeah, so like you got all the good things. You could see this as you could take all the positives out of it, like the wins he had against Hikaru. Of course, there's a danger that you see the negatives. You think, okay, this was my chance, I didn't manage. When will I do it again? And that's probably the thought that you get, but that's something that you can push back after a while. So I'm sure he's smart enough to take only the positives and
Yes. Yes.
grow from that.
Yes. That's very important.
Good thing is there are many
18.
tournaments, so I see a lot of tournaments on the calendar, and I'm sure
You are
everybody will
you
play a
are
lot.
packed for
Yes,
2024.
everybody's playing.
So we are very excited to follow you as I think your next event is the Grand Chess Tour.
Yeah, I played in May. The Grand Chess Tour starts first. I think you said Gukesh is there, no?
Yes, Gukesh, you. I think it's going to be epic. Magnus is not playing. I think in
No, no,
that
he's
I
he's
think
he's 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 he plays
he's
he's in wild card. He plays Rapid and Blitz in Poland. The first one he
this is
plays.
this one is Rapid and Blitz, right?
Yeah, he
What you are
plays Rapid
playing?
and Blitz first, and then in June is
Oh,
Classical. Classical doesn't play.
this will be epic. This will be epic, Anish. I am very excited to
Sir,
follow.
by the way, you
Also,
are not gonna come. You're not
no,
gonna go
I
now.
spoke with here the Grand Chess Tour. Rex was here,
Uh-huh.
and with him, his team, and I did mention to them that okay, can we do more this time? You know, with you guys because
You
more
can follow
Indians are
Gukesh, no?
playing.
Don't you want to follow Gukesh every tournament he plays now?
It's also like I can tell you for just
Okay,
I
Amrita
don't
will
want
kill me.
to.
Amrita will kill me. Sorry,
No, I
Amrita.
don't want to break this flow of this beautiful conversation we had, but I can just say that these 20 days, last 20 days for me, have been like almost sleepless. And I don't think I can keep doing this
But you
every
can,
month.
yeah, but you can do that with less intensity, no? Why can't you do it like,
Yes, yes, but I don't enjoy, like, I really enjoy getting like all into it. Like,
you
maybe,
cannot do
maybe
halfway. You cannot do
I'm
halfway.
like the Gukesh of coverage. You know, when I'm in
You
the
are,
tournament, I
you are.
want to be in
No, you
that
are Gukesh
zone.
of coverage for sure. Yeah.
But then as you rightly point out, I cannot do it like all the time. So it's better if by the way in Norway chess Abhyudaya will be there, so you know we will kind of make it more like our team reaches at all places rather than just me going everywhere.
Okay, makes sense. So you're gonna take rest for the World Championship match and then go nicely sleepless. Curious where it will be held. Also, some rumors. Yeah, let's see where. India is
I'm
probably
I'm
an
I'm
option.
very hopeful that it happens in India because it's going to be a bid, right? Like at the end of the day, FIDE will say who bids the
Yeah, I mean,
amount.
I guess if the money is like, I guess if the money is good, okay, the Chinese probably federation has to agree as well. Yeah, I guess I don't know how it works there from that side.
No, I think maybe I don't know, but once you have, I think FIDE
Ah,
decides
FIDE
at the
says okay,
end.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
FIDE's
True.
decision
Yeah, so you can
because
even
then both.
outbid anyone probably if you want. Yeah,
Yes, and I think logically it does make sense that Gukesh is from Tamil Nadu, and the Tamil
Chennai
Nadu
again.
government has supported chess
Chennai
to the
again. Yeah,
Olympiad
makes
in
sense.
many
Chennai.
ways, and they are very interested. So maybe it's possible that this goes there, So that would be like the second time a world championship match comes to Chennai because it was in 2013 and it was a tough experience for the Indian fans because Vichy lost to Magnus.
It's a
Let's see if
revenge, rematch, kind of. India against the world part two.
well, Anish, thank you. I'll go back to my
Yes,
editing.
yes, yes.
It's
Sagar, take some
always
rest
so much.
sometimes.
Sorry.
Take some rest sometimes. Yeah.
No, today is the closing ceremony at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow I hope to go to Niagara Falls. This is my dream, so I just want to
Don't fall
finish
in
it.
there, falling asleep into the fall. It's dangerous. It's a waterfall. Niagara Falls, Sagar Falls. Don't do this. Yeah. Don't fall.
But thank you, Anish, and it's always a pleasure to sort of come on these calls and talk to you. It kind of there are many thoughts running in my head during the events, and when I talk to you, I get some clarity on many of the fronts. So thank you.
Thank you, Sagar. Thank you.
See you.
Some comedians here, sitting there and wants to join this call. This is funny. At least they're trying to make some humor with it. Okay, guys, thank you, Sagar. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the the work you
Yes.
do. Okay, guys, been a long stream. It's been amazing. Sagar very kind. Was very kind to us. Gave us his time. I want to see one thing in that game when I went h5, which is a shameful move. Could I win that position or not? I cannot. Yeah, it's a draw. It's unbelievable. CD, yeah, but so counterintuitive to go CD because you allow this pawn breaks. Aha. Because why? Because oh, that is the way. So maybe after ED also h5 g5. Maybe that is the way. Okay. So maybe I can go rook here, then rook to f6, then this rook is free. And then how to progress anyway? Okay, but then somehow, no, b6, rook b8. Then h5 is always ready on standby. Probably a draw. Amazing. Okay, let's see. It was all draw. Yeah, this complete draw. Yeah. No, I see. I tricked him. I found some trick here. I tricked him. Actually, I just tricked him, to be honest. Yeah, here he made a mistake. This is draw. Also, what he always had, which he always missed, he had this rook g2 swing, and then back. This was always there, but it was decent. Let's see, opening 1 minute. Yeah, he was. This was. I told you, it was some not great what he did. He was bluffing me. 94, not sure, but okay. Should I not? Yeah, of course, you just not trade queens. I thought, okay, greedy. No, trading queens also winning. Let's see where was a big mistake. Wait, how did I? Oh yeah, okay, logical. I took an extra pawn, g5. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it was nice. But overall, nice stream with Sagar. He was kind to give us his time. What did you guys think? Colding Liren. Oh, this guy challenging me in 1 minute. This guy I lost to in Bullet Championship. Of course, I can. Of course, I can try and beat him up, but the thing is, if I lose the first game, I'll be tilted. So I should avoid that. Because I have to go. No, I didn't think of this position all stream actually at all. I just saw it when I was closing the window. Yeah, I just... I have two scenes. You see, I'm professional. I have two different scenes. I'm a complete pro. It's just unbelievable what I have here. The setup I have. I have got my sponsors up there. I've got Optiver Chessable. I've got chess.com here. It's just absolutely professional, the layout. It's in fact unbelievable what you guys are watching. High quality entertainment there. And the reason you can't watch it in 4K is because this stream has ultra low latency. So the quality is not as high as you want on your giant TV, and that's because you get direct face-to-face interaction, instant interaction. You write me, do you like streaming? I reply to you, yes. All instant. Adoption stream someday, yeah. No guys, some more chess to come. Tomorrow till Tuesday, so stay tuned. Same time, same place. 5 Dutch time, which is the same as today. Can Chessable get a capital C? Are they though with a capital C? Are they though? Because chess is also not a chess with a capital C. Is Chessable with a capital C? Maybe. Imagine Chessable like, no, we're not paying you anything anymore because you've disrespected us. You've disrespected us. No, look, I'll show you. Chessable is here. Is not with a capital C. This is their logo. This is just like that, how it is. So it's all fair. Okay, time to go. Bye guys.